Welcome to our blacksmith shop. Blacksmithing was an essential part of frontier life. All of your tools and equipment, such as this hammer and this knife, were all made by the blacksmith. He made these tools by heating up the metal he was going to use in his forge until it was hot enough for him to shape. But you can't heat up metal if you don't have a fire going in your forge. So I'm going to show you how to get your forge going with flint and steel. Here's what you're going to need to get your forge started. You need your flint and steel, your tinder bundle, a bunch of small sticks. This is dead cedar, it'll work really well, and a lot of sticks that are about the size of your thumb. Those will burn really hot, and those sticks will get this green coal going, and I'll show you how to do it. I have my flint and steel piece of char cloth. I'm gonna hopefully see if I can get that started. If you want to see how to make a flint and steel fire, check out my previous video on it. There it goes. It's starting to glow. It got caught with a spark. So, I'm going to put it in my tinder bundle. And then start putting some of those thumb-sized sticks on there. And we want to get a really good coal base. Once those thumb-sized sticks are mostly caught, you can go over here and get some of this green coal, just a small shovelful, and you're just going to sprinkle it on over top. You can see that like greenish smoke coming off of it. And then you're going to layer it with sticks, coal, and keep doing that until the coal is caught. Coal does need lots of air to get it going, so you can go ahead and do that with your bellows. And now that we have a fire, I'm gonna scoop some of these sticks into the middle so it's not as much of a bonfire. Well, we have it started and the coal is starting to catch, so we're going to keep giving it some air because coal needs lots of air to get started. And coal burns much hotter than wood, which is why it's so great for blacksmithing, but it also requires a lot more heat to get started. So that's why we need such a good fire to start with. While the forge is starting to get ready for us to use it, I'll show you around our blacksmith shop. So we have the forge itself. Need that. We have our anvil. This is a nice anvil. It works really good. And we just mounted it up on a big log here that was planted in the ground. Then we have our coal bin. This is where we keep all of our coal. We have a vise. You don't need one of these to blacksmith, but it is very helpful. And then we have our rack of tools. We also keep all of the metal that we can use up in the rafters. And of course, we have the dog. You have to have one of those to blacksmith, otherwise you won't be able to. Once your forge is going, you want to scrape everything into the middle. And you want to keep giving it air so that the coal can keep burning. But you want to start the system of how you're going to keep your forge going. In the middle, you're going to have coke. Coke is, hopefully this isn't hot, it's just like coal, but here's the difference. Here's coal, and here's coke. Coke is much lighter and airier, and burns much hotter than coal. And coke is made by coal almost melting together and getting a lot of oxygen in it. And that happens in the middle of the fire. You want to burn coke in the very middle here, where you will be heating your metal. And when you go to add more coal, you have a shovelful here, and you add it along the back side so that the heat from the middle will turn that coal into coke. And then, when you need more fuel in the middle, you scrape the coke on the back into the middle, and you keep that process going. And that's how you get it to burn the hot coke. Well, our forge is going hot and it's ready to be used for blacksmithing. And if you want to see us use it to blacksmith, go to some of the videos that will come out later. And now you know how to get your forge started. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the trail. This is a test to see if you can see me, because I'm my own cameraman.